Hello everybody and welcome today to our Shivam Yoga class. Today's Shivam Yoga class is going to be a little bit different in that it is a themed class, part of a mini series of classes as an introduction to Shivam Yoga. So for everybody who's already experienced with this methodology, it's not much different to usual. But for everybody else who's starting again, or starting afresh, I should say, it's going to be an introduction to get you familiar with the class. So Shivam Yoga is for all levels from beginner to advanced, so you can start any class and be able to continue at your own pace, getting to whatever position you can get to in the asanas and learning as you go along. But this class is going to be specifically focused on giving a little bit of extra detail today for everybody joining on YouTube, starting Shivam Yoga. So, as usual, to begin our Shivam Yoga practice, we'll bring our hands together in Namaskar Mudra, and then we'll greet each other saying Om Shiva. So, Om Shiva. And welcome again. So, to start Shivam Yoga practice, we have a number of meditation positions. And so now we go through each position, especially in your first few classes, to get familiar with these meditation positions. And then you choose the position that you get to. Okay? So, first position is Pranayama with your legs completely stretched. Primordial position in English. The next one, flexing your knees, sitting on your heels in Vajrasana, that's stick position. The next position, or a number of positions, will be with crossed legs. So if you're sitting in a cross-legged position in Shivam Yoga practice, we observe the energetic polarities. So that means women place their right foot closer to their coccyx and men their left foot closer to their coccyx. Okay, it's for stimulating the Kundalini energy. Okay, so first position with crossed legs, Sukhasana, like so with each foot under opposite leg. Sukha means easy, so this position means easy position. So next one, Samanasana, with one leg in front of the other. Means symmetrical position. Next is one foot on the opposite thigh in Ardha Padmasana, which is incomplete lotus flower position. And if your knees are close to the ground, your hips are unblocked, you can try the next position without forcing, keeping care of your knees. In Raja Padmasana with both feet on opposite thighs in complete lotus flower position. So, in whatever meditation position you get to comfortably, bringing your hands in Shiva Mudra on your lap. That's the back of one hand in the palm of the other hand. Sitting then with your back upright, your shoulders back and relaxed, your head in line with your spine, a natural face, eyes closed, inhaling and exhaling through your nostrils. Internalizing now for our aarti, our ritual of traditional Shivam Yoga. Ataha Shivam Yoga Nushasanam, meaning now with the transmission of knowledge through the Shivam Yoga methodology by Gupta Vidya, from teacher to student, with the first anga, meaning part, Dharana, mental concentration. So, calming your mind now, tranquilizing your mind. Shivam Yoga Chittavitri Nirodha, reducing the frequency of your mental vibrational waves now. Increasing the space between your thoughts. And as thoughts come up, as they do, you gently let them go again, bringing your consciousness back to this emptiness of your mind, this reduction of the frequency of your thoughts. Preparing yourself mentally now in Dharana for a few moments, increasing the self-control of your mind, your self-observation and self-knowledge, immersing in Hinduist, Tantric and Shivam Yoga cultures. First Anga, Dharana. Finishing the Anga Dharana now and starting the second Anga, Puja, the transmission of energy. So placing the tips of your thumbs together, then turning your hands in Namaskara Mudra, palm of your hands firmly together in front of your forehead, thumbs pressing the point between your eyebrows. Your Ayana chakra, activating your third eye, which is your eye of wisdom and intuition and the eye of our consciousness. Lowering your hands then still in Namaskara Mudra in front of your chest, forearms in line. Starting with the first puja, bhajan, where we visualize, feel, and perceive a bright blue energy coming from the universe, from nature, and from your surroundings, from the air, from the soil, from any water, be it rivers, sea, from the mountains, the plants and the animals, all elements of nature coming towards you, involving your physical body completely, making you feel light, flexible, and full of energy now. With each cycle of your breath, then, enlarging this bright blue energy out from yourself. Your aura now expanding in this bright blue energetic field, involving those around you if you're practicing with people, creating a stronger energetic field with everybody around you and those you're closest with. And then enlarging this bright blue energy out even further to involve all space in the room or the place that you're practicing in, cleaning up the energy in your place, preparing your place more energetically to be safer, quieter, and more harmonious place for the rest of our Shivam Yoga practice today. Then the next puja, Sadhana Puja. Still with this bright blue energy, let's wish that all students, members, therapists, and instructors of the Shivam Yoga methodology grow in Marga. And Marga is the tantric path, staying focused on this yogic path. Third puja, Satguru Puja, as in tantric tradition, a puja for your master. So visualizing my teacher and my master's name. So my teacher Beto and master's name Arnaldo in a bright golden light. Beto and Arnaldo in a bright golden light as a symbol of gratitude to them and their teachings. Last puja then, Maha Guru Puja. Visualizing the name Shiva, the original yogi, the creator of yoga. From Mahabharata, the ancient India, thousands of years ago, visualizing Shiva's name as a thanks to Shiva. Okay, Shiva's name in our bright white light then as symbol of gratitude. And with that puja, we finish the Anga Pujas, feeling more connected to a journey in Ishwara Pranidhana, our capacity to thank, serve, admire, respect, and reverence. So the next Anga then, pranayamas, the conscious breathing exercises. So opening your eyes, lowering your hands onto your knees in Yana Mudra. So Yana Mudra is the tip of your index and your thumb finger together, other fingers elongated. So Yana Mudra Surya. Surya is sun. That means palm of your hands up. Or Yana Mudra Chandra, if it's nighttime with you, palm of your hands downwards. So exchanging telluric energy with the air or with the earth, depending on the time of day. Okay, so always remaining in a good posture as usual through the whole practice. And now fixing ourselves if we need to at the start of pranayamas, back upright, shoulders back and relaxed, head in line with your spine. So pranayamas are techniques in traditional yoga for absorption of prana. Prana is energy. So the first technique we'll practice today is Brahmani Pranayama, as is traditionally known, or Om Pranayama. You can call it like that as well. So we're going to be inhaling through our nostrils and then exhaling through our nostrils, making the sound Om as we exhale with our mouth closed. Okay, let's begin now. Inhaling through your nostrils, slowly and deeply. Filling your lungs completely, then exhaling through your nostrils with your mouth closed, making the sound Om. Then emptying your lungs completely before starting again, inhaling through your nostrils, expanding your abdomen and chest. With your lungs completely full, then exhaling through your nostrils, relaxing your chest, contracting your abdominal muscles inwards a little as you make the sound Om during your long exhale. Okay, so continuing at your own pace, at your own time now, Brahmani Om Pranayama, inhaling through your nostrils, slowly and deeply, filling your lungs from the bottom, middle, and then top. And with your full lungs, then exhaling, emptying your lungs from the top, middle to bottom. Don't be shy making a louder noise as that vibrates your head, your Vishuddha chakra as well in your throat. This chakra is responsible for the expression of your emotions, the clarity of your voice. So let's make a loud Om as we exhale. So keep continuing your breathing exercise, Om Pranayama, your own pace at your own time. You're going to take as long a time as possible on your inhale and as long a time as possible on your exhale. So pranayamas are conscious breathing exercises, conscious breathing techniques. So what are you being conscious of? You're being conscious of your good posture, your back upright, head in line with your spine, being conscious of your breathing, ensuring you take as long a time as possible in this technique on your inhale and your exhale, and being conscious of the benefits of the technique as well, how they make you feel. And being conscious all the time of this breathing technique, meaning if any other thoughts or any stories start coming into your mind, you're just letting them go again and ensuring you're focusing on your breathing exercise, Om Pranayama. Just one last round, inhaling and exhaling. So finishing up this pranayama, when you complete that last exhale, and then preparing for the next pranayama. In the next pranayama, before we get into that, we're going to stretch our legs, making sure we've good circulation if we're new to yoga and sitting in these meditation positions. And then we're going to sit on our heels in Vajrasana. Or you can try to sit in Supta Vajrasana. Supta means sitting on the ground, or it also means eyes closed in Sanskrit. But in this case, Supta Vajrasana, heels separated a little bit, knees still together, sitting on the ground. Supta Vajrasana. This next pranayama is a Rajas pranayama, a pranayama with movement. Okay, so hands either side of yourself, and we're going to inhale, raising our arms up, inhaling through your nostrils. Arms stretch, fingers stretch, raising your arms up, slowly bringing your head back. Palm of your hands touch, then exhaling, palm of your hands down. Exhaling through your nostrils, slowly and deeply as you bring your head back in line with your spine. Hands touch the ground just as your exhale is complete. Then starting again, inhaling through your nostrils. Expanding your abdomen and chest as you inhale. Bringing your head back. Then relaxing your neck, palm of your hands touch. Then exhaling through your nostrils. Slowly lowering your arms in synchrony with your exhale and bringing your head back slowly in line with your spine. So that's this Rajas Pranayama. Now continuing at your own pace, at your own time, Again, Rajas Pranayama, inhaling through your nostrils, arms up. Head goes back. Palm of your hands touch just as you finish and complete your full lungs on your inhale, then exhaling. So in this Rajas Pranayama and in all Rajas Pranayamas, you're improving the integration between your body and mind, your breathing and your body movements, synchronizing those. Ensuring you have a long breathing cycle. As they say, a long breath, a long life. To keep us healthy, rejuvenated through lots of oxygen in your lungs, expanding your lungs completely, increasing your lungs capacity by filling them completely. And similarly on your exhale, by emptying your lungs completely, you're clearing out that built up static air, that residual air that builds up in your lungs, replacing it with fresh air. Making sure to stretch your fingers as well. Stretching your arms completely, stretching your fingers completely. And as before, on your inhale, filling your lungs from the bottom, middle to top. And on your exhale, emptying them from top, middle to bottom. Taking as long a time as possible on your inhale, and as long a time as possible on your exhale. If you're seated in Supta Vajrasana and it gets sore, no problem, sit back in Vajrasana on your heels. Similarly, in the whole yoga practice, you know yourself best. So being able to look into yourself with your internal eyes. And in this pranayama and all pranayamas, you can keep your eyes open or closed. Small bit longer of this Rajas Pranayama. Focusing only on your breath and body movements, no other thoughts. Okay, on your next exhale, finishing this pranayama and the anga pranayamas. Okay, then the next anga will be anga asanas, which are the conscious breathing exercises. So in this anga, we're going to keep breathing at all times through our nostrils, never holding our breath. and we're going to go through asanas in phases. So like I said, in Shivam Yoga, the asanas and the class in general is from beginners to advanced. So don't get upset if you can't complete all asanas to all stages. So there's from easy to advanced in most of the asanas, and just trying as far as you can get yourself, pushing yourself a little bit further. And that's how we work over many years on blocking. Okay, so in Anga Asanas now, let's begin on our hands and knees. So knees are going to be hip width apart, and hands are going to be shoulder width apart. Arms stretched, head up, looking forwards. Then stretching your right leg back. Right foot and right leg completely stretched, parallel to the ground. If you need to check where your leg is, looking back, fixing your leg if needed, then looking back forwards, arms stretched, head up. Natural breathing through the nose, stretching that right leg completely. And then balanced position. We're going to stretch the other side of the arm, the left arm, hand in Dhyana mudra. Stretching as much as you can, balancing on your left knee, left foot, and right hand. Right hand, fingers stretched, improving, increasing the size of that area of balance that you're placing your balance and weight on. Stretching more and more. Okay, then flexing your knee, holding your right foot with your left hand, the inside of your right foot, the instep, then raising up into Urdhva Dhanurasana. Raising that right leg up as much as possible, unblocking your leg, your back, stretching your arm, improving your balance, physical balance, mental balance. So the asanas are working on all levels of the body, physically, energetically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, or existentially, however you want to call it. Raising that right leg up as much as you can. More and more. Okay, then releasing your right foot, placing your left hand back on the ground, then bringing your knee towards your forehead, forehead towards your knee, or as close as you can get. Unblocking your back. Then placing your right knee back on the ground and preparing for the other side. So stretching your left leg as much as you can. Left foot stretched, toes stretched, hands shoulder width apart, arms perpendicular to the ground. Are your arms too far ahead? Check. If you have to fix yourself. Okay, left leg completely stretched. Now balancing on the other side. Left hand on the ground, right arm completely stretched, hand in Dhyana mudra. Stretching more and more, as much as you can. Then flexing your left knee, holding your left foot with your right hand, raising your leg up as much as you can in Urdhva Dhanurasana. Ardha Dhanurasana. Ardha means incomplete. Okay then, letting go of your foot, placing your right hand on the ground, bringing your left knee towards your forehead, forehead towards your left knee, or as close as you can get. Arms still completely stretched. Flexing your back the other direction now. Then placing your left knee on the ground, stretching both legs back behind yourself, feet together, legs and Upper body in line. In Chatur Padasana. Chatur means four. 4 spots position. Chatur Padasana. Strength position. Then flexing your elbows, lowering down your torso to the ground. Tops of your feet on the ground. Forearms either side of your chest. Hands in Jnana Mudra. Preparing ourselves for Bhujangasana, Cobra position. Raising up your chest off the ground, head back. In Sukha Bhujangasana, which is the easy variation of Cobra position. Keeping your heels together, raising your head back, your chest back, unblocking your lower back. Natural breathing through the nose. Arms making a 90-degree angle with the ground, forearm and upper arm at 90 degrees. Okay, next phase, Ardha, incomplete. Bringing your hand 1 hand distance ahead, stretching your arms. Both hands 1 hand distance ahead, stretching your arms, head back, chest back, heels still together. Unblocking your back even more. As I mentioned, these are phases. If you have a blocked lower back, or if it's sore, if you have any back issues, you take your time with this position. Always listening to yourself. Okay, then next phase, Raja phase, complete phase. Bringing your hands 1 hand distance closer to yourself. Arms still stretched, head still back, heels still together. Pelvis still on the ground. And if you're okay there, walking your hands even closer to yourself. Unblocking further and further. The next phase is Maha, more than complete phase. So separating your knees a little bit, flexing your knees and bringing your feet towards your head, bringing your hands closer to your pelvis. So I can't do this position, but I can try. Bringing your feet to touch your head, like a Maha Yogi, more than complete yogi. Maybe in the next life I can reach, but in this life maybe not. My back is not so flexible. Maybe yours is, so go ahead, go further. Okay, then to undo, lowering your legs back down, flexing your elbows, bringing your chest back to the ground, forearms back to the ground, knees together, heels together, chin on the ground. Next, Salabhasana, which is the grasshopper position. Raising up your left leg, flexing your right knee, placing your right foot below your left knee on your thigh. Left leg, left foot completely stretched in grasshopper position, Salabhasana. Unblocking your hip. Improving balance. Connection to yourself, connection to nature. All the asanas have some connection to nature. Almost all asanas. This one is grasshopper position. Copying grasshoppers. Okay, then slowly sliding your right foot down your left leg. Both feet on the ground, preparing for the other side. Raising your right leg up, flexing your left knee, left foot under your right knee on your thigh. Right leg completely stretched, right foot also stretched. Natural breathing through the nose. And then to undo, sliding your left foot down your right leg, slowly, slowly lowering both legs and feet back down to the ground. And then to come back up, we're going to place our toes on the ground, hands back on the ground, fingers separated, elbows pointing up towards the ceiling or the sky, and stretching your arms back up into Chatur Padasana once more. Keeping your body in line again. Okay, then bringing your right knee forwards, left knee forwards, sitting back on your heels in Vajrasana. Both of your hands together in Namaskar Mudra. Raising your arms up, inhaling. Now, hands in Kali Mudra. That's crossing all fingers except your index fingers. Exhaling, head back. Natural breathing through the nose, palm of your hands as close together as possible. Bring your palm of your hands together, stretching those index fingers up towards the sky. Relaxing your neck, natural phase, back stretched, knees together. Stretching your arms. Then bringing your head back between your arms and bringing just your arms back. Arms completely stretched, palm of your hands together as close as possible. Head still in line with your spine, facing forwards. Arms back, unblocking your shoulders. Unblocking more and more, arms back. Okay, then bringing your arms back, hands in Namaskar Mudra, lowering your hands back down in front of your chest. Okay, then next position, placing your right hand on your left knee, left hand on your left foot or even your right foot, preparing for Vajra Matsyendrasana. Inhaling through your nostrils, facing forwards. Exhaling, rotating your spine to the left, looking over your left shoulder. Natural breathing through the nose in Vajra Matsyendrasana. Stick position, variation of Lord of the Fish, Matsyendrasana. Unblocking your spine, improving the rotation and flexibility of your spine. Natural breathing through the nose, and on each exhale, rotating your spine even further, unblocking more and more. Then to undo, rotating back to face forwards and preparing for the other side. So that's your left hand on your right knee, right hand on your right foot, or even your left foot to rotate even further. Facing forwards, inhaling. Exhaling, rotating your spine, looking over your right shoulder. Natural breathing. Rotating more, unblocking your spine. Okay, then to undo, slowly coming back to face forwards again, separating your knees as much as you can. Still sitting on your heels. So placing your hands on the ground, separating your knees as much as you can, hands on the ground in a Trimurti. Trimurti Mudra Prithivi. That's a triangle on the ground. Inhaling. Exhaling. Stretching your arms forwards, bringing your chin and chest to the ground or as close as you can. Chin, chest, still sitting on your heels, unblocking your hips, your back. your neck, activating your Vishuddha chakra again. Unblocking your chest, that chakra in your chest area, your Anahata chakra. The center of your emotional body, that energetic center, unblocking that, releasing any built up static emotions, any toxic emotions that build up over the days, weeks, months, years, unblocking those. Cleaning ourselves up in yoga on all levels of the body. Stretching your arms forwards more, unblocking your arms, your shoulders. Pushing your chest down to the ground more, unblocking your hips. Then, if you can, cross your fingers behind your back. Try. And raising your arms up towards your head. Unblocking your shoulders again. Raising them up more and more. Then lowering your arms back down, placing your hands on the ground again, pushing back up, bringing your knees together. This time, placing your toes on the ground, sitting on your heels, helping yourself up, raising your knees up, using your hands, placing your hands in Namaskar Mudra, in front of your chest, torso perpendicular to the ground in Utthita Utthikatasana. Then, stretching your arms up, making Kali Mudra again, crossing your fingers except index fingers, then standing up, heels up off the ground, heels together, raised up off the ground, facing forwards, raising your arms up, stretched, in Utthita Urdhva Hastasana, a balanced position, standing balanced position. Then lowering your heels back down to the ground. Okay, then inhaling, preparing for Nitambasana. Inhaling through your nostrils. Exhaling to the right side. Flexing your body to the right. Hips go to the left. Natural breathing through the nose. Stretching your arms. Stretching your index fingers. Palm of your hands as close together as possible. Raja Nitambasana, complete variation of Nitambasana. Feet completely together, legs together as much as possible. Okay, next phase, Maha, more than complete phase of Nitambasana. Stepping one step to the left and lowering down even further, Maha Nitambasana. Feet parallel, facing forwards. Natural breathing, natural phase. Enjoying the position. With natural breathing, any pain that comes up, it's going to go away. Okay, to undo, raising your torso back up, stepping your feet back together, preparing for the other side, stretching up, inhaling. Exhaling, flexing to the left side, hips go to the right. In Raja Nitambasana on the other side. Stretching your arms, palm of your hands together. One step to the right, lowering down even further. Mahanitambasana on the other side. To undo, raising back up, stepping your feet back together, hands in Namaskara Mudra, lowering your hands slowly in front of your chest, preparing for Vrikshasana, tree position, by placing your right foot on your left calf, so just under your knee. Then knee back towards behind yourself, unblocking your hips in this balanced position, looking at a point in front of yourself on a wall or some stationary point that you can look at, focus on, calming your mind, improving your balance, concentration. In Vrikshasana, Sukha phase, easy phase. Okay, then next phase. Still a variation of Sukha phase. I should say, flexing your knee, using your hands to bring your heel in the inside of your groin. Then bringing your hands, interlocking your thumbs in Garuda Mudra. Garuda is an eagle, so eagle mudra. And mudras are usually hand gestures, expressions of energy. Garuda Mudra. Vishnu, the deity's eagle in Hinduism. So flexing your hands, your fingers back, always having an active mudra with energy. Everything done with consciousness and energy. Also Sukha Vrikshasana, balancing position. Okay, then using your hands once more, placing your foot on the top of your thigh, bringing your knees as close together as you can. Then raising your arms up, fingers stretched. Arms a little bit back, expanding your chest. Unblocking your Anahata chakra again, releasing those built up emotions. Balancing your emotional body. Increasing your aura, your energetic body. Through strength, power, strong balance, good energy in this asana, Raja Vrikshasana, the complete tree position. Fingers stretched, arms stretched. Good balance. Feeling like a tree. If any storms come, we remain with good balance. Okay, then to undo, bringing your hands together in Namaskar Mudra, lowering your hands in front of your chest, bringing your feet together. Okay, other side, preparing again, left foot under your right knee, on your calf. Left knee back, unblocking your hips. Palm of your hands firmly together, forearms in line, improving the energy of your Namaskar Mudra, your balance. Then using your hands, still in Sukha Vrikshasana, bringing your heel to the inside of your groin, interlocking your thumbs, making Garuda Mudra. Hands a little bit out from your chest. And then for Raja phase, using your hands once more, bringing the top instep of your foot onto your thigh, knees as close together as possible, raising your arms up, arms stretched, fingers stretched, like the branches of a tree, expanding your chest, right leg stretched. If it's hard to get to this phase, previous phases, as usual, you can remain in the previous phases, trying as far as you can get to. No problem. Okay, then to undo Raja Vrikshasana by bringing our hands together in Namaskar Mudra, lowering your hands in front of your chest, both feet together. And then next, Asana Pristhasana, separating your feet about as wide as your hips. Then placing your hands on the back of your thighs, facing forwards, inhaling through your nostrils. Exhaling, flexing back, sliding your hands down the back of your thighs towards the back of your knees. Unblocking your back. Natural breathing through the nose. Again, unblocking our Anahata chakra, our Vishuddha chakra, by activating these areas, raising back up to undo. Stepping your feet back together, hands in Namaskara Mudra, raising your arms up, inhaling. Making a Trimurti, a triangle, Trimurti Mudra Vayu. Vayu is in the air this time. Exhaling, flexing forwards, arms and torso forwards, lowering your hands towards your legs. Still making a triangle. Natural breathing, looking at your toes, feet together. Ardha Padahastasana, by placing our hands on the ground in front of our feet. In a triangle, Trimurti Mudra Prithvi. If we cannot get to that phase, previous phase. Sukha, with the hands on the legs or top of the feet or on the ground. In Ardha. Raja then. If you can get to Ardha, try Raja, holding and hugging your legs with your arms, pulling your abdomen towards your thighs, chest towards your knees, and head towards below your knees. If you can't get your chest to your knees, looking at your toes to keep your head still in line with your spine. Legs completely stretched. Okay, then we're going to go down to Uthita Utikatasana again by hands either side of your feet, flexing your knees, lowering down into Uthita Utikatasana, sitting on your heels, raised up off the ground, torso perpendicular to the ground, hands either side of yourself on the ground, shoulders back, hands this time in Patak Mudra. Patak Mudra is hands in thumb in the inside of your palms. Okay, let rest of your fingers stretch down. So shoulders back, arms stretched down, hands in Patak Mudra. Head in line with your spine. Stretching your arms down. Maybe you can reach the ground, maybe not, depending on the length of your arms for some people. Flexibility maybe for others. Then closing your eyes. Once you have your balance, your confidence, looking into yourself with your internal eyes, improving balance without using your eyes, without seeing. Seeing inside, feeling your body. Okay, then opening your eyes and preparing for Kakasana, the crow position. So, for Kakasana, we're going to separate our knees, separate our fingers, placing your hands shoulder width apart on the ground. Okay, then raising your hips up, flexing your elbows, bringing your knees on the back of your upper arms to make a good connection between your knees and your upper arms. So not either side. For this one, we're going to place them right on the back of your upper arms. Okay? Then we're going to tilt slightly forwards so that our forearms are perpendicular to the ground. Then, next step, one foot up. Then trying to bring your other foot up. Okay? Head up, looking forwards, both feet up, both feet stretched in this arm balancing position, Kakasana. Okay, feet back on the ground. I'll instruct again and we can try once more Kakasana. Firstly, you separate your knees, place your hands on the ground, shoulder width apart, Hands are directly below your shoulders with your fingers separated, making a good space, good contact with the ground for balance. Then you raise your hips up, flexing your elbows, knees on the back of your upper arms, tilting forwards a little bit, raising one foot up, the other foot up, feet together, feet stretched in Kakasana, head up looking forwards. Okay, then slowly lowering your feet back to the ground, sitting back on the ground then. In Sukhasana, back of your hands together, thumbs pointing downwards. Thumbs activated, pointing down. Viparita Namaskara Mudra, balancing the previous action. Okay, then hands either side of yourself, raising your arms up, inhaling. Hands up in this Maha Chakra Mudra, this motion Maha Chakra Mudra. Hands in Kali Mudra, exhaling, head back. Stretching up as much as you can. And with your tongue, massaging this soft part at the roof of your mouth. Massaging this mini chakra called your Lalna gland. Stimulating the production of prana, vital energy from this chakra. Massaging the soft palate at the roof of your mouth with your tongue. Then stopping the massaging, bringing your head back between your arms, flexing your elbows. Hands just above your head in Kali Mudra. Then bringing your elbows back, unblocking your shoulders, head still in line with your spine. Okay, then bringing your arms back, hands in Namaskar Mudra, lowering your arms back in front of your chest. Then left knee facing upwards, right knee on the ground, crossing your hands under your left foot, stretching your leg up. In Kranchasana, the position of Master Krancha. Left leg completely stretched. If you can't stretch your left leg, holding here, raising your leg up even more. Or even your thigh, it's even more difficult. But main thing is keeping your leg completely stretched. Okay, then flexing your knee, placing your left leg on the ground. Now your right knee facing upwards, crossing your fingers under your right foot, stretching your right leg. In Kranchasana on the other side. Again, holding whatever part of your leg you need to ensure your leg's completely stretched. Then raising your leg up even further. Back stretch, shoulders back, facing forwards. Okay, then flexing your right knee and then preparing yourself by stretching your legs out in front of yourself for Navasana. Boat position, hands either side of yourself, torso slightly back, raising your legs up in line with your face. Boat position. Then stretching your arms up, hands in Yana Mudra. Raising your legs up as much as you can. Raising your right leg up further. Both legs back together, raising your left leg up further as much as you can. It's hard for me, this position also, but I'm trying. As you should too, don't give up. Both legs back together, then lowering your legs back down, then lying back on the ground and relaxing in Yoganidra. The next Anga, so finishing Anga Asanas, lying in this position, also an asana, shavasana position, corpse position. Arms separated, palm of your hands facing upwards. Arms being separated from your torso. A bit of space between your arms and torso. Hands facing up. Legs separated. Bit of space between your legs. Head being, raising your head up on the mat as much as you can to elongate your neck and relaxing. Inhaling, exhaling, and relaxing more and more. Inhaling, exhaling, and relaxing. Now in Yoganidra, the next anga. Inhaling, exhaling, and relaxing. Starting the anga Yoganidra by visualizing a bright pink energy coming from the universe, from nature, and from your surroundings. From the trees, plants, animals, the water, soil, air, coming towards you, involving your physical body completely. This bright pink energy flowing through your physical body, filling up your physical body, filling you with energy, strength, making you feel completely relaxed now also. This bright pink energy flows through your toes, soles of your feet, instep, the top of your foot, your ankles, feeling your feet now energized and completely relaxed. Then this bright pink energy you can visualize, feel and perceive as it flows up from your ankles through your legs, revitalizing your legs, relaxing your legs, strengthening your legs. Feeling your calf muscles, shins, knees, and thighs filled up and completely involved in a bright pink energy now, feeling completely relaxed. Then this bright pink energy flows into your hips, your pelvis, unblocking, lubricating, energizing, and completely relaxing your hips and pelvis. Then it flows into your lower back, flowing up through your spinal column, relaxing your spinal column vertebra by vertebra. This bright pink energy flows from your lower, middle to upper back, involving your back completely, feeling your back now unblocked and revitalized in this bright pink energy, feeling it completely relaxed now on the ground. Then you can visualize, feel and perceive this bright pink energy as it involves your abdomen completely, flowing through the muscles, organs, and glands of your abdominal region, strengthening and relaxing those, then flowing up into your chest, through the joints, bones, muscles, flowing into your organs of your chest, your vital organs like your heart, your lungs, strengthening, energizing, and relaxing now in a bright pink energy. Then it flows up into your shoulders, relaxing and freeing your shoulders, your upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, palm of your hands and fingers. All of these regions now filled with their bright pink energy and feeling strong and relaxed. Then this bright pink energy, you can visualize, feel and perceive it flowing into your neck, your jaw, relaxing your lips, teeth, roof of your mouth, throat and tongue. Then it relaxes your cheeks, your ears, nose, eyes, eyebrows, and your third eye between your eyebrows, now glowing in a bright pink energy and completely relaxed. Your head now, forehead, crown of your head, sides of your head and back of your head, involved in a bright pink energy. Your whole body filled with a bright pink energy, feeling completely relaxed. And you can visualize this bright pink energy expanding out from your physical body as your energetic aura, enlarging more and more, integrating you with your surroundings, with nature, feeling a part of nature, feeling happy, content, and completely relaxed now for a few moments in Yoganidra. Relax, relax, relax. And slowly, slowly, bringing your consciousness back to this moment, to this place, and to you, and to your physical body, to your breathing, to your inhale through the nostrils, to your exhale, and the rise and fall of your chest with each cycle of your breath. Then bringing your hands to your physical body, massaging your abdomen, your chest, your shoulders, arms, neck, your jaw and face. Then stretching back behind yourself, above your head, stretching back from your hands to your feet, elongating your spinal column now, stretching arms, spine, legs, feet, hands, stretching more and more. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And try to do that stretch every morning before you wake up, improving the health of your spinal column. Then hugging your knees with your arms, bringing your knees to your chest, and then rolling to the left or the right side, sitting back up in your preferred meditation position now, finishing up Anga Yoganidra and preparing in meditation position for the next Anga, Dhyana, meditation. So in Anga Dhyana now, we'll bring our hands once more in Shiva Mudra. That's the back of one hand in the palm of the other hand. Back upright, shoulders back and relaxed, head in line with your spine and a natural face with eyes closed. Inhaling and exhaling through your nostrils with natural breathing. Looking into yourself now with your internal eyes for a few moments, assimilating, feeling the benefits of all of these Shivam Yoga techniques. Then in Anga Dhyana now, we're going to inhale, then chant the Pranayama, which is Om, which we inhale, chanting Om through exhaling through our mouth. Inhaling. Okay, today we're going to chant a mantra, the Ganesh mantra. So I'm going to include the phonetics or the lyrics with this video as usual in the description if you need to refer to that if it helps. Otherwise, listening and continuing together this mantra. Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Deva, Mata Jaaki Parvati, Pita Mahadeva. Okay, so don't be shy wherever you are. As usual, chanting this mantra together. Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Deva, Mata Jaaki Parvati, Pita Mahadeva. Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Deva, Mata Jaaki Parvati, Pita Mahadeva. And now the pranava once more, inhaling. Then placing the tips of your thumbs together once more, turning your hands in Namaskar Mudra in front of your forehead, thumbs activating your Ayana chakra, the point between your eyebrows. Then lowering your hands once more in front of your chest in Namaskar Mudra, feeling after this Shivam Yoga practice with a greater sense of self-acceptance and balance on all levels of your body. That's physical balance, energetic balance, emotional and mental balance, and existential balance. And then, to finalize this practice, we open our eyes and greet each other. Om Shiva. Om Shiva, and thank you very much, everybody, for practicing this class together today, as usual. So, as I mentioned, this was released as an introduction to Shivam Yoga. We're going to release that shortly as part of a multi-class playlist on YouTube. So, hope you enjoy, get a greater understanding of the Shivam Yoga methodology, and that inspires you to keep practicing with us to grow in Marga, the Tantric path. So, any questions, feel free to reach out and let me know. Otherwise, see you in the next class. So, thanks a lot. Have a good day or good evening, and bye-bye. Om Shiva.